on? It's that time of the week again, and you guys are watching the Theme Park News Show. I know it's actually been a little bit more than a week since I've done one of these episodes, and there's a lot of theme park news that come out surrounding SeaWorld Entertainment Parks I'll be talking about in one quick second. Before that we begin with that, I just want to talk a little bit about my video schedule and all what I'm trying to do to make sure my content is sticking and right. So I know over the past couple days, the videos I've been trying out different types of stuff. Some of them didn't really do as well as I hoped, and I think it has to do with school starting and all that. So to prevent from releasing for like some people like in the middle of a class, I'm going to be releasing all my videos at 3 p.m. EST, which will from now on. That's why this video did come out 3 hours later than it normally does. So if you live in California or something, that's actually going to be noon still for you. But hey, lunch maybe, I don't know. But if you are 3 hours ahead, if you're somewhere, then it's actually going to be 6. You know what I mean. I live in EST, so when it was noon, and now it's going to be 3 p.m. Eastern. Just because for all the kids that, that I think that does have to help with like the view count. And I just decided I'd switch it during the school time. Weekends, I might do noon. I'll try, but since it is an every other day schedule, I'm only going to have to post once on a weekend, so it depends if it's a Saturday or a Sunday. Because Sunday or Saturday, I want to try to get it out there. So, yeah, 3 o'clock is going to be my new video schedule. If you guys are in a different time zone, you can just look up what 3 p.m. is in your time zone. But yeah, now let's get into it. My name is Drew, and you're watching Episode 11, Iron Gwazi and Icebreaker at SeaWorld Parks. Have been delayed until 2021, only on the Theme Park News Show. Let's get right in the highlights of this week's news. So yes, if you guys know what SeaWorld Entertainment is, they have Busch Gardens Tampa in Florida. They have SeaWorld Orlando in Florida, Busch Gardens Williamsburg up in Virginia, and they also have, I believe, another park in Australia, but I don't think it's run by the same people. But those are and they also have a couple SeaWorld parks as well, one in San Diego and San Antonio. I believe there's one more. If I'm forgetting it, comment down below. I know it's San Diego, San Antonio. There's one other one, I think, but yeah, just comment down below if you guys know. So all these parks were rumored to be getting one big coaster this year, with Busch Gardens Tampa getting the biggest out of all of them, an RMC treatment to Gwazi, which was that old rough roller coaster. They're getting one called Iron Gwazi, which is made by the same people that made Steel Vengeance, one of the best coasters of all time that I've heard of. Never been able to ride it, sadly, but yeah. And SeaWorld Orlando is getting Icebreaker, which is supposed to come out this summer, which is more of a family launch coaster, which the park desperately needs since it does have a good amount of coasters, but it needs, a medium level coaster, not for like super crazy people, and not for like the people that don't really want to ride like the little type of rides. So yeah. And also San Diego was supposed to get Emperor, which was going to be this huge dive coaster. It was going to be a lot like SheiKra if you look in the left, but instead it was going to have like 3 inversions. It was going to be a lot shorter and like a little bit shorter. Yeah, like it was going to be a lot shorter in height and as well as track length. And yeah, I guess that's what they got. And the other coaster opening in San Antonio, Texas Stingray. That coaster opened about a week before the parks closed, so they did get their 2020 coaster out. It was called Texas Stingray. It was a GCI wooden coaster by Gravity Group, I believe. It was a nice like little family coaster, which seemed really cool, and I want to ride it if I can get up there. So yeah, so 3 of the 4 coasters have not been released, and SeaWorld Entertainment did make the announcement they will be postponing them. But as well as Busch Gardens Williamsburg has Pantheon, which is also a intense launch coaster. This is nothing like Icebreaker. This is loops and all that stuff, which I'm going to refer it to the Velocicoaster coming to Busch Gardens, Universal Orlando for a little bit, just because they seem kind of similar. So 4 of the 5 coasters are not releasing this year. They'll be releasing in 2021, which, I went to Busch Gardens Tampa. I was going up to Tampa for something, and when we left the event, there was 3 hours until the park closed. So we pull up, and I realized, oh wait, it's only 1 hour until the park closes. But since we have passes, we just walked in anyway. And that's when I did Tigris for the first time, which I would do my 40th coaster credit, which I absolutely loved. I know it's just like a simple little coaster, but it was really fun. I've never been on that type of coaster before. Like Tempesto, I never went on that, so Tigris was really cool to go on for the first time. I might make a review on that coaster if you guys like it. Comment down below. But as I was there, it was nighttime, so I couldn't see the coaster in like bright time. But I did see the lift, and it was near completion. Remember, this was about a week before, about 3 weeks before shutdown. So actually, it wasn't like super close, but it was not super later either. And like it was still a thing out there, but it wasn't really in the U.S. yet. I'm not gonna say what it is, or else it'll get demonetized, and you know what that is. But yeah, and I could see the lift going up. It looked really neat. I could see the track almost complete. I believe the end was still done, and there was still some supports that needed to go in. The lift hill looked amazing because they had all the lights on, which looked really cool. I got a picture, but it was really bad, so I'm not really gonna show it. And yeah, and I also went to SeaWorld Orlando about 2 months before shutdown, and I saw the construction of Icebreaker. It was really cool. It looked nice. It doesn't look. It's not super tall. Don't get me wrong. Like it's not like this insane coaster, but it still looks pretty cool. It's a nice like little fit. I'm not a huge fan of the location because it's like right on the water near like the shows. So I don't know, like hearing people screaming while you're going like watching like a fireworks show. Don't know if they're gonna have to like close the coaster for certain hours or something. I don't know, but that's one thing that I'm not a huge fan of because unlike Manta's kind of in like the middle of the park, but the thing is it's more high up. This is literally on the ground. And Mako and Kraken are in the back, so like you don't really see people screaming. This is like literally smack dab in the middle on the edge of the lake. They barely were able to squeeze this coaster near because SeaWorld Orlando is one of those parks that is kind of low on space. So, yeah. And yeah, Pantheon is this nice launch coaster themed after the Roman gods, and each segment of the coaster is themed after, like, I believe the big launch is themed after Hermes, like speed and running around, the god of speed or something. I don't know the names, but I just know that one. I think Zeus is supposed to be the one where you go up because like lightning or something. It seems to be pretty cool. And then you have Emperor, which is a dive coaster, which they never began testing, but they did get the trains on the track when the park shut down. And yeah, all construction paused. I believe it's resuming now, at least in the Orlando parks. Do not know about the Virginia park because they open on seasonal stuff. Like they're not open full year because of something called snow. Don't really know what that is down here in Florida. Don't really know. But yeah. They have that. We have these two parks. So my personal opinion, since I have been talking about the coasters, I think it was a perfect move from SeaWorld because they are one of the parks running low on money because they're not like this huge chain. They're no Six Flags parks. They're more on scale with Cedar Fair, which Cedar Fair is, Cedar Point is their big thing. They could have Busch Gardens Tampa become the new Cedar Point, honestly, not gonna lie. But yeah, at the end of the day, this coaster looks amazing as like from this concept art right coming out of like that 0G roll going right in. Only gonna have these nice like little like shops. I'm definitely gonna be doing this, but like that looks like a 90-degree drop back there. I don't know how much of a fan I am of that. I'm okay with Rip Ride Rocky going 90 degrees up, but not going like that. But I guess I'll just have to see. My goal is to probably film a POV as well as, because I know Busch Gardens and SeaWorld do let you film on the rides. They could care less as long as you have a chest strap, which I do for my GoPro. That's how I film my Aqueduct thing, because you have to have at least one chest strap, and I got one. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means a lot because, these videos are not getting as much recognition anymore. Just to leave a massive like and comment down below and subscribe if you're new. We notifications on so you don't miss a new video because every other day I do post on the channel. So if you are watching on the time of this video coming out, there will be a video in exactly day after tomorrow. So yeah, it's going to be a really cool one. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone. See ya. Bye.